So I says to the guy, hey, look, buddy, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I have no idea where the mall is. And if you keep on asking, I'm gonna... Hold on. What up, XL?
Retro, I gotta be honest, man. I hate this guy. He's just such a tool. I mean,
Now,
listen to him.
Why do I fight crime? For justice.
Yes, we know. We all know.
now look, I understand where you're coming from, but you see, you have to stick with him. I sold you, and that's that.
You will come out here and have a reasonable conversation.
Just calm down and calm down and calm down and find your happy place. Find your happy place. Yes. And when you find that happy place, feel free to call me again. Silly robot. He thinks he's people.
XLR Prime will not be ignored.
Jackie?
Say goodbye to your closet, Retro. 5, 4, 3, 2, wreck your shit!
And that's why we won't be hearing from XLR Prime again for a very long time. Okay? I'm Retro. This is Retro Rips. This is Attack on Titan. Jesus! I don't know who's supposed to be scarier, him or the Titan. I mean, I know I'm supposed to choose the Titan, but...
Turn his retinas into your own.
Way to give away the best part of your story in the first 5 seconds, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why people love this show so much. I mean, Attack on Titan really isn't much special. The characters are absolutely horrifically flat, spouting nothing but inner feelings and dialogue that pushes the story forward. These aren't characters, they're just a way to convey the story to us. Meet Eren. He is perhaps the most spoiled little brat you will ever meet in your entire life. Despite the fact that him and his family are perfectly safe behind a wall that the Titans cannot reach them behind, and he doesn't have to worry about ever dying because people do that for him, he feels like he's entitled to complain about absolutely every fucking little thing in the world. Whew. Sure glad we got that out of the way and that there's absolutely nothing else to talk about in this pic. And then there's Mikasa. She has PTSD, and it's treated like a fucking joke. It's pretty damn obvious what this little girl is going through, having flashbacks of a dark past where her parents were killed right in front of her eyes. She doesn't talk very much. She's kind of intimidating to people who don't know her. She pushes anybody away who doesn't explicitly know her, like Eren. And then people run away from her like she's some kind of fucking freak. Joke, if you were. I just found it a bit untasteful. If they're gonna make fun of it, they could at least be funny and original about it. Oh, don't go near the girl. She has those crazy eyes and she'll kick your ass because she's a fighter. Haven't seen that one a million times. So after talking to a drunk douchebag and attending the world's most depressing parade, the kids meet up with one of their old school chums. This kid happens to be the most philosophical little 7-year-old brat I've ever heard in my life. It's almost completely unbelievable. Eventually, though, the two do return home. Did you like the parents? I hope you didn't, because you're never gonna see them again. Oh, I mean, you'll see them again. In flashbacks. Creating characters just to be shit on. The Game of Thrones theory.
Yes!
I don't know what it is about these two, but nothing about their chemistry seems organic to me. Eren's dialogue seems completely forced and just like the author trying to say something about his world that he's created. Well, Mikasa just kind of sits there and says, Girl, don't do the with me. I do the with you. Alright, so why do people like this manga again? Oh yeah, that's why. Enter the Titans, the namesake of this show. They are, by far, the most amazing thing about this show. I mean, they just go around destroying buildings and killing people and ripping their brains out and ripping their guts out and just using them like confetti and... Ugh.
It's the most beautiful thing I've seen in a long time, especially in terms of anime. I mean, if you read Jack the Beanstalk as a kid and thought, hey, how come there's not like 1,000% more gore and people dying, then this is definitely a story for you. Though to be fair, I read the children's version of Jack the Beanstalk and not the original, so for all I know there could be 1,000% more people dying in it, but hey, I'm sure this has even more.
So the Titans kill the mom. What did you expect? And the dad's nowhere to be found. He doesn't appear again in the manga to my knowledge. Yet. And I'm pretty sure they say he dies, but it's been a while, so. This is a completely story-driven anime, with the characters doing nothing but to serve a greater purpose in the overall arc of what happens. They don't get their own solid characters. They don't get to have feelings that are unique to them or experiences outside of the normal, oh, we live in a society confined in a box. We have to go destroy the Titans because they are the enemy and we are the weak. We are frightened and we will die at any time. See, this is the problem here. It's really cool for the first season, and leading up to the big major plot twist, it can hold your attention, but after that, it just kind of... well, you'll see.
But I will give, Hajime Izayama? Yeah. I'll give him credit where credit's due. Not only is his art style one of the most beautiful I've seen in a long time, especially in terms of Japanese work, but also this guy's like just straight up a master of creating suspense. Every moment not laughing at how pitiful the dialogue is or just gawking in awe at how beautiful a scene is spent pretty much wondering what the hell is gonna happen next. And that is the mark of a true master of suspense.
I still want to do a couple more episodes of Attack on Titan, so this isn't the end per se, but I'm Retro. This is Retro Rips.
Peace. I have a scowl because I'm super serious.
I'm starting to think that mad scientist wasn't the most lucrative occupation of choice.